trust. Let me learn. Let me help.
Nepal one of kind of peace place. We need peace.
Nepalese people were very helpful, humble, friendly, and hospitable. You know, it's just like a seed engraved in us. So when there is a need, that reflected. And when earthquake happened, that reflected. You know, there was unity in every single aspect. There was no I know everywhere in the world there is this thing about class and this, and there are different kind of differences in its own place, but no, there was no differences. We were all reaching out to each other. We were all helping each other. And then there was another uniqueness, because I've seen earthquake happen in different countries, in news and all. So when I visited those areas that's been heavily impacted, I saw that people are still smiling. People still have the stamina and the graciousness that they survived. Their house is all down to nothing, but they're still happy. They still have that optimistic face. So that's hard to find.
Being a Nepali is not an easy task. Nepal has the world's highest mountains. It's full of raging rivers and treacherous valleys. You've got India to the south, you've got China to the north, so it's wedged right between two of the world's big powerhouses. So the day-to-day battle of being Nepali is quite hard. They suffer from, quite a low level of education and literacy in particular. Access to health services, given the difficult terrain, is not so easy also. The real difficulty with being Nepali is probably their lack of opportunity. So that's what we often take for granted as Westerners, is that from a high standard of education and greater earning capacity, our opportunities are far greater. But in Nepal, they are limited. So their dreams of travelling abroad or working in London, these are really just dreams. So that is probably one of the greatest difficulties of being Nepali.
I believe people should visit Nepal just because not only it's a beautiful country. Everywhere you go, you will see a beautiful people, nice smile, always welcoming, and you can learn new life lifestyles, and also you can personally know how Nepalese are living. You can expect very much unexpected things in Nepal.
The temple has been destroyed after the earthquake, and then it's amazing to see still some of the temple is still in the place, is still standing. It's some of the windows are like around 1,000 tons they're still holding, so it's still in the place. So it's amazing to see, and then we are hoping that one day it will reconstruction rebuild in the time, and it will be amazing to see back to normal again.
अहिलेको वर्तमान अवस्थामा हाम्रो देशलाई सबभन्दा बढी आवश्यक भनेको शान्ति सुरक्षा नै हो। यदि अब यसको लागि हामी सम्पूर्ण राजनीतिक दलहरू, सम्पूर्ण जनताहरू र सबैको सपोर्टबाट देशलाई चाहिँ शान्त बनाउनु पर्छ, किनकि पहिल्यैबाट भगवान गौतम बुद्धको जन्मभूमि भनेर चिनिएको देश हो। यसलाई शान्त बनाउन सक्यौँ भने यहाँ हामी हजारौँ लाखौँ पर्यटकलाई आकर्षण गर्न सक्छौँ र नेपालको अर्को छुट्टै शान्तिको साथसाथै नेपाल भनेको एउटा पर्यटकीय क्षेत्र पनि हो भनेर चाहिँ सारा विश्वका पर्यटकहरूलाई आकर्षण गरेर त्यो एउटा सन्देश पनि दिन चाहन्छौँ। त्यसैले हामी सम्पूर्ण जनताहरू मिलेर देशलाई शान्त, सुन्दर, विशाल बनाउनु पर्छ भन्ने मेरो मान्यता छ।
नेपालीहरूले सबभन्दा ठुलो कुरो शान्ति चाहन्छ। त्यसपछि नेपालको विकास नेपालमै होस् भन्ने चाहिन्छ। हाम्रो नेपालीहरू विदेशमा धेरै विदेशिएको छ बेरोजगारको कारणले गर्दाखेरि। अब आउने दिनहरूमा नेपालीले नेपालमै रोजगार पाओस्, त्यो ठुलो कुरो, शान्ति आओस्। अब भूकम्पपछि त अब हामी नेपालीहरूलाई ठुलो पीडा परेको छ हैन, र पनि एक आपसमा मिलेर एकअर्कालाई सहयोग गर्ने कामहरू बढिराखेको छ, बढ्दैछ र विदेशबाट पनि सहयोगहरू प्रशस्त मात्रामा आइराखेको छ। तर दुःखको कुरो समयमा अलि व्यवस्थित रूपले चाहिँ अघि बढ्न सकिरहेको छैन, सायद बढ्ला आउने दिनहरूमा।
No, my world dream, when I'm rich, suppose I want to helping for the people, like here, like for the people is like stay the temple, one like a old man is like a father and my mother like the same. Is give the people for the food. He not eat for one day like this. I will tell, I am rich. I will give in money also. Sometimes I will give the people like this.
हिमालयको पल्लोपट्टि छङछङ गर्ने खोला, लुकी छोरीलाको माया नभन्दिनु होला।
One of the most beautiful things about being in Nepal is getting out and about and seeing the country. Many people do this on their own 2 feet, but this takes a lot of time in many cases. But I think one of the best ways to actually explore Nepal is on the back of a motorbike. There are some fantastic trails up into the Himalayas, in between the world's highest mountains, and in a short amount of time, whether it's a week or 2 weeks, you can explore a great amount of this country. So if you're going to come to Nepal and you want to see the place, do it on a motorbike.
Here are many advanced things. Some paragliding, zip line, bungee, rafting, canyoning, kayaking, everything. So that attracts to people to come here. I mean, these things invite people come to see Nepal and get entertainment and get enjoy. Is this high ground adventures? I mean, this zip line is the world highest, steepest, fastest, and longest all over the world. So people come here to get experience.
Chiton National Park is one of the national park. This is only here is allowed to for the sightseeing, yeah. And Chiton National Park is established 1973, and the cover is 932 square kilometers for the area.
We welcome everyone in this country, and you come as tourists and enjoy what we have in our country, respecting the local culture and nature, and share the experience, and it's good thing and bring a good memory and good thing from this country. And also we believe that you will learn something from this country and you will share something.
Tharu 24/7 is a community project. We are running it to bring out the Tharu culture and tradition in front of the eye of the world. We are just promoting the culture and improving the life standard of all the villagers. 24/7 means when we earn 20 rupees, 7 rupees directly goes to the village. It is running as a community project just because all the villagers are working with us perfectly and completely. Just because we construct this building, and the uncles from the village, they help from the initial stage of making the basement till up to the roof, and aunties are helping us for making the wall, replastering the wall, decorating the wall, and all the way from kitchens and everything. Around 40% of the Nepal income is supported by tourism. In this case, if we have lots of tourists visiting Nepal, the economic standard will be automatically go high. So it will be very much better if we have more guests, if we can serve more, if we can show more to the Western world. That will be very much better for Nepal.
यो भूकम्पले जो पीडा हामीलाई जो पुर्यायो हैन अब यस्तो पीडाहरू आउने दिनहरूमा भोग्नु नपरोस् सबै नेपालीले सुख शान्ति पाओस् नेपालको विकास तीव्र गतिमा अगाडि जाओस् नेपालको विकासका लागि हाम्रो देशको पार्टीको नेताहरूलाई पनि सद्बुद्धि आओस् र सबै नेपालीलाई सुख शान्ति दिन सकोस् त्यही हो
Yogdan Foundation Nepal was established in 2008 with our interest to do something back home in Nepal for underprivileged area. Now mainly just looking into our own project. When we go reach out to people in community, there are different thinking, different thought process, and you're not always guaranteed that you'll get the support that you for every support that you want to give. There's no guarantee that you will get the needful support from all the organization, people, everyone involved. So that is a challenging aspect and is a sensitive aspect as well. So how we reach out, how we communicate, how we pull the resource together, how we keep them not being pessimistic but stay optimistic and get towards regaining our foot back into the normal life. That is challenging, and at times makes you cry as well. But when you do see everything come along together, and then temporary shelters built, community centers being built, you resolve conflict within those people, you help move the project ahead, that's where you really feel the satisfaction, and it's very rewarding for all the efforts we do for Yogdan Foundation, for the people out in the village and in need. So as I said again, to get that thing going on a flow is probably the most challenging part, but we just have to be optimistic and address everything and stay focused on the goal and move it ahead.
The earthquake, which happened back in April 2015, was absolutely catastrophic for the country. 9,000 died. It flattened many villages. So it was absolutely a horrible time. But the worst outcome of the earthquake was the impact it had on tourism. Tourism for Nepal is their #1 domestic industry. The country survives on tourism, whether it's people running tea houses in the mountains or a trekking shop in Pokhara or a hotel in Kathmandu. Everybody here takes a little bit away from tourism. And after the earthquake, tourism completely dropped, and the country is still suffering from that. I recall days a couple of years ago that even this time in those periods there would be 4 or 5 times as many people in Pokhara, and now it seems very quiet. And the follow-on effect of that is really crippling many families in the country. So what Nepal actually really needs is for people to come back, to return to the country. Any visitor who's come here since the earthquake is having an absolute great time. The damage that did result from the earthquake is very isolated. So for the main areas that people visit, you won't even see a sign of the earthquake. And so it's a fantastic time to come back, and the people will love you for coming back. You're their lifeline. So it's very important the tourism industry does bounce back. But the more people who do return are leaving with great stories, and that news is spreading now. So no longer people are thinking about the country being flattened, which is just not the case at all. They're actually seeing magical photos of mountains and hearing happy stories of rafting trips or motorbike holidays, but particularly just about the people they meet when they're here.
आउनु हुने सम्पूर्ण चाहिँ विदेशीहरूलाई हाम्रो स्वागत छ हैन आउनुस् नेपाल तपाईहरु जति घुमे पनि नअगाउने ठाउँ छ राष्ट्र हो हाम्रो नेपाल त्यसैले गर्दाखेरि अब दैविक प्रकोप भन्ने कुरा त अब संसारमा जहाँ पनि कहिले काहीँ भइहाल्छ भने सुरक्षित छ नेपाल आउनुस् तपाईहरुको लागि स्वागत छ